Human beings are mysterious creatures. Much of the human mind is still unknown. We can only experience things that we ourselves have perceived. In one theory, it's impossible to determine that anything that happens outside our own focus really even happens at all. As the saying goes, if a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Of course, we know the tree has fallen as we can observe a fallen tree, and potentially animals could hear the sound alerted and scurry away. But if you are not able to experience the tree fall, did it even happen at all? Many people have heard of the simulation theory, where our entire existence exists in a computer simulation. For what reason, nobody would know. But if this were true, why would the simulation create bacteria and organisms that are so unbelievably insignificant to the simulation? Is the simulation so complex that it has created this whole set of rules in which our world abides? There are things in this world that will occur that your mind will never know. In fact, there may be things occurring in the next solar system over that the human race will never know. Our minds are simply the universe experiencing itself. The universe created us as far as we know. Many people think the reason we were created was to spend time with loved ones, achieve goals, or simply attain enlightenment depending on religious views. But perhaps the universe created us for no reason at all, like a printer printing out a test page that's blank. And in the perspective of our own reality, if something happens on the other side of the earth that we don't know about, in our own reality this event never occurred. We can only know of things we know about. Something we never have seen or experienced may as well never even existed at all. You will never know about an insect's death that occurred 50 years ago. This data is insignificant to you and is lost forever. Most of reality that has existed is lost forever. In 100 years, it's likely it will be as if you never even existed at all, let alone 10,000 years. The things you experienced will never be uniquely experienced by another organism in all of creation, unless some kind of multiverse situation existed, and even then there would be slight variations. Maybe those variations are as simple as one day of your life you stayed at home and watched TV instead of rode your bike to the park. Humans are made up of many parts, but most of us are carbon copies of each other besides slight variations in skin tone, hair texture, height, metabolism, and other small details. But all human beings that have ever existed stripped down of functional body parts are a brain and spinal cord. As if we are some strange floating brain creature with a winding cord within a spacesuit of flesh. Outside of this there is no you. Our brains are all that connect us to this reality. Our reality is only what information our brain interprets. An infant that passes away shortly after childbirth will never experience the things a grown adult will. It will never know of birds and trees as its brain has never interpreted this data. In this infant's reality, birds and trees do not even exist. There is very strong evidence that things that occur when we are not around do actually happen. But due to the nature of reality, there is no verifiable way to confirm that this is true. If we go back to the computer simulation theory, the simulation will make these changes outside of our own perspective, but they will not actually occur in the same way as if we were there to experience them. If we use God in a religious context, God would make changes to the universe based on what He wants you to experience. Perhaps God is similar to a computer processing application on a computer. You don't actually see the computer working all its functions, it just displays the application you open. Despite all our greatest achievements, humans still have very little real idea what is the nature of reality. We can only speculate and wonder.